Hey guys, in today's video, I take you through a practice session where I go from shanking the ball to hitting a nice draw. If you're new here, my name is Chonger and I'm an average golfer with the goal of trying to get to scratch. I'm currently 9 months into my journey and I still have a ways to go. So guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and follow along on this journey with me. So I do normally post a full update video every couple months where I go over my short-term goals, what I learned since my last update, and what I plan to work on in the future. And I will be posting one of those updates soon, but I just wanted to make a video dedicated to my swing so that way you can see right now where my swing currently is at. I do think my swing is starting to come together, which is quite funny because in September I haven't practiced as much. I've maybe played once a week on average. I haven't seen Tim since the driver fitting video, so I'm currently just self-diagnosing my swing, but at the end of October I will be seeing him again. So I first start off my range sessions by trying to get loose. I like to start by doing some twists to emulate a golf swing, then go into getting some blood flowing to my legs. Let me know if you guys have some favorite pre-range session exercises. I know I can get a bit stiff before the range, so I really want to avoid the risk of any injuries or swing discomforts. When it comes to swinging, I will always start with a wedge, then I'll move on to a 7-iron. Today's range session, I'm working on a few things at once, and that's just because I haven't been to the range in so long, so I wanted to try to get everything in. But normally I would just want to try to focus on one thing. The three main things that I'm working on is avoiding hip sway, not having a cupped wrist at the top, and swing path. At the end of the video, I will upload a swing from this session into Sportsbox AI, so you can see how I have improved on my goal in reducing hip sway. As you'll see in a lot of my swing rehearsals, I'm trying to drop the club down and then rotate. I notice in a lot of my swings beforehand, I'm really swinging around my body and it looks like I'm over swinging like crazy. So by first trying to drop my hands and then swing through the ball, that's giving me a bit more of a neutral path and I feel like it has helped with my swing tempo too. At first, I'm having trouble with contact and it's resulting in a lower ball flight, doesn't really feel like it's going anywhere. But I soon realize I'm getting the best ball flight when I try to finish with my hands high. That is when I'm getting a much higher ball flight. I know I am pushing the ball a lot as I'm not closing my club face. Normally I close the club face by rotating my body excessively, but I need to work on actually closing the face by releasing the club. And as I try to focus on a smooth swing, sometimes that means I forget to release the club. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I can make such good progress on my irons during the range session, but then I never really feel the same about my driver. I think I associate driver with power and I try to swing harder, which doesn't lead to the best contact. Also, sometimes I can spin out a lot, which does lead to big hooks. I have toned that down a bit, but sometimes it does come back if I really try to swing hard. So that is why in my fitting, my face was more of a fade bias, so that way we can avoid that severe left miss. At first, I'm not hitting my driver the best. It's low on the face, but even on miss hits, this new driver can still get the ball out there. And to be honest, if I was on the course and I ended up with that ball flight in that position, I'd be happy because the ball would be more or less in the middle of the fairway. Can't really complain about that. I did end up getting a new rangefinder and I was so excited to try it out because I haven't been playing around with it. I thought this would be a good opportunity to zap some flags, get some distances and work on some pitches. So the flag that I zapped was 81 yards. I picked up my 54-degree wedge, but actually now thinking about it, probably should have been my 60. Yeah, I'm not too sure about my distances and that's something that I do need to learn how far each of my wedges go. So I think I'll be going on TrackMan or some other launch monitor soon just so I can get a good gauge of how far all the clubs go in my bag right now. Well, it was quite dark. I did not see where the ball landed. Was I even close to the flag? Probably not. So you know what? It's time to go back to driver. I did end up capturing one drive during this session that I am very happy with. I love the ball flight on that. It just launched off the face and it's towering in the air. I did hit a few other drives like that too, and similar with the irons, the feeling that I was feeling was finishing with my hands higher and trying to have a more neutral path and less around me. So overall, I think it was a very successful range session. My swing is feeling quite good, despite not me practicing as much as I would have liked. So I recorded a slow-mo swing, which I can import into Sportsbox AI, and let's see how I progress towards my goal. So I was trying to reduce my hip sway numbers, and I feel like I have been trending in the right direction. And as you can see with Sportsbox right now, but now you'll see there is a new number, which is the chest sway, but I'm not too sure what that entails. My free version of the app doesn't include that. I'm gonna have to do my own digging around, but at least now I have something else which I need to be looking at. I also saw Sportsbox AI offering some analysis on how to increase your driver swing speed. I think it does it a few ways by looking at your rotation numbers and your wrist hinge. I think I will be trying that soon, but first I just kind of want to get a better fundamental of my overall swing. Anyways, that will wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.